All right, everyone. Welcome back to our webinar series. This is Webinar Wednesday. I'm your host, Kanon Dean, co-founder of Team Fi. Webinar Wednesday is our series where we educate you guys, coaches around the nation, a little bit on some different fundraising hacks that we've picked up on. Today's topic is how to fundraise $10,000 for your team for free. That's right. How to fundraise $10,000 for your team for free. I'm usually joined tonight by my co-host, my brother, Zeth Dean, who also co-founded Team Fi with me. He's unable to join, so I'll be flying solo. So with that out of the way, let's jump in. I'll be sharing my screen here, and let's pull up the slides for tonight. So here's our slides. Here's our agenda. We're going to do brief intros like we always do. Then we're going to get into the meat of the topic, which is what I just said, how to fundraise $10,000 for your team for free. Then we'll do a short demo. As always, walk you through the product. I think that's integral to the discussion tonight, the topic. And then we'll answer any questions you guys might have. So feel free to chime in. That out of the way, let's jump in. So quick background on us. My name's Kanon. I'm a co-founder of Team Fi along with my brother, Zeth. We both have kind of different roles in the company. I do back end, Zeth does front end. Normally I make a joke on tonight saying no duh that Z does the front end because he's always dressed nicer than me. You can kind of see that though from the pictures here. So we both also graduated from Harvard where we were wrestlers. And we graduated from Lowell High School up in Michigan, right outside Grand Rapids. So that's a little bit about us. What do we do though? That's why you're here. You don't really care about me. Oh, we founded Team Fi. What does Team Fi help you do? Team Fi helps you raise hundreds of dollars per player for free. That's right, for free. We developed the app that lets you do it for free. We developed it because both our dad and our uncles, two of our uncles, are high school football coaches or wrestling coaches. And they were sick about paying fees on their fundraiser. So sick, they said, Kanon and Zeth, can you develop us an app that lets us do this for free? And we said, yeah, sure. Let's knock it out. So we did that for them. We launched 6 months ago. We helped our dad raise 30 grand. More importantly, though, we helped him save $5,000-$6,000 in fees. So that's our metric. How much fees can we save these coaches? Since then, we've probably raised almost $500,000 for coaches around the nation, and more importantly, probably saved them. We're getting close to $100,000 in fees. Probably closer to $80,000 in fees. So that's what we do. We also offer cool content sessions like you're witnessing tonight. So let's jump into some of that content. Tonight's topic, how to raise your team $10,000 for free. Before we jump into that, reminder, we just finished surveying 100 plus coaches about fundraising. We asked them, hey, how do you fundraise? What kind of fundraisers do you do, etc. We put it all in this book, and it's for free on our website. Just go to our blog on our website. You can see it, download it. You'll be able to access it. It's a great resource guide, not just on the type of fundraising tools we offer, but really anything under the sun, golf outings, etc. So check that out if you want to just level up your information level a bit. All right, so I'll start with a question. What's the value of a cell phone number? No, I'm not talking about your Verizon bill, silly. I'm talking about the value of a potential donor to your program. That's $10 to $20. It's actually a pretty simple answer. 10 to 20 bucks. So I'll give you another question. If you want to raise $10,000, how many people do you have to reach out to? That's right. If we use the low bar here, 10,000 divided by 10, you got to reach out to 1,000 potential donors. right here. Simple math, you know. Now, I'm not saying you have to reach out to 1,000 donors. Like I said, if you're in a wealthier area or your program's got a little more engagement, a potential donor might be worth $20 to you, which in case would mean that you only have to reach out to 500 potential donors. But good rough math, and if you're being conservative, you want to raise $10,000, you got to reach out to 1,000 people. Okay. I just made this point in the last slide, right? Might be worth $20 to you. Let's jump to the next one. Now, let's make another caveat here. I just got done telling you that you got to reach out to 1,000 people to raise $10,000. That does not mean that every person of that 1,000 is going to give you $10. What? I can't, and you just gave me the math. What do you mean? No. Actually, only 1 in 5 of those 1,000 people are going to give you money. But because their average donation size is $50, $50 to $60 actually, you'll still raise that $10,000 on the backs of the 200 people, right? So walk through the math. Let's walk through the math because that's a lot. You reach out to 1,000 potential donors. About 1 in 5 of them will donate. So you'll get 200 donations. And because the average donation size is $50, you'll raise $10,000. You would be surprised at how true this math holds across every fundraiser we see. Now, it might be, like I said, that you only have to reach out to 500 potential donors. But on that same fundraiser, you'll see, hey, I'll get 20% of those 500 to donate. So you'll get 100. And on those 100, maybe their donation size is a bit bigger, right? Call it $100. Well, same place. You're at $10,000 raised again. So these stats, I give them to you because they do hold across all our fundraisers in rough terms. All right. So we covered the first step. How am I going to get to $10,000? Well, Kanon, 2 things for you. This is what you're thinking. Kanon, this sounds like a pain in the ass, to be frank. I got to reach out to 1,000 potential people. How the hell am I going to do that? And Kanon, okay, I'm going to do this, but what am I going to have to do? I'm going to have to pay somebody? No. I have the answer to both those questions. Kind of a softball. You guessed it. That's right. Team Phi helps you do this. We'll reach out to all the contacts, all the 1,000 contacts you have in an automated fashion that's personalized, and we'll do it for free. That's right. With Team Phi, you keep 100% of the money collected on our platform, less any applicable credit card fees. So just like anywhere you pay online, you gotta deal with credit card fees. Sounds too good to be true, Kanon. That's what you're saying to me. You're thinking, I could see it in your face, Kanon. I don't believe you. Well, guys, let's jump into a demo. I'll show you exactly how we do this. Team Phi product demo. Let's go. Well, I'm going to jump over here. And hold on just a second, guys. I'm pulling something up here. Our demo. So when you first log in to Team Phi, you'll get an invitation link, and you'll click that link and you'll hit our landing page. That's right here. You'll log in, set your password, and you'll hit your coach's dashboard. So this is what every coach sees when they first log into Team Phi. Now, what we try to do on your coach's dashboard is make the process of starting a fundraiser super simple. So simple, in fact, we've carved out 5 easy steps to take you from no account and no fundraiser to live and collecting money. Those 5 easy steps are laid out across the top of your coach's dashboard. So you can see here, look, you've already done step 1. Congrats. You've created an account. You now need to do step 2, which is create your fundraiser. Now, hopefully it's obvious as you're staring at this what you need to do next, right? you need to click the big green glowing button. But if it's not obvious, you can always come up here and click these helpful hint buttons we've put up here in the taskbar. They'll tell you what you need to do next. That's true at any point during the app. Any step you're on, you can always click the help button and find out what to do next. So let's do that. Let's create our fundraiser. We'll click this. There'll be a quick pop-up. We're going to ask you 5 simple questions about your fundraiser. So let's do that. Who are we raising money for? Let's do, let me see here. We'll do a fake team. So we'll say, let me get a logo here that's going to work. We'll say we're raising money for the Missouri Outlaws. What are we raising money for? New wrestling mats. How much are we trying to raise? We're trying to raise $10,000, Kanon. And let's leave a little note so people know why we're doing this. So we'll just pretend like we're doing that. You can leave 3 to 5 sentence note here, but we'll just do that. Finally, let's upload a nice logo so everybody knows how legit we are. There we go. Boom. We've just got that notification that the fundraiser has been created. And as you can see here on the taskbar, you've advanced to step 3. Congrats, nice work. If we ever want to go back and fix this and we say, look, hey, I actually want to leave a note now, I can come back here and edit any of the fields I just entered. Very simple. We make it very easy for you to use this. Step 3, inviting your players to join. So like I said in my previous segment, getting these contacts in the app is the hardest part. We think we've made this app very simple for you to do that all on your own. How do we do that? We actually give you 2 ways. One, you can share a sign-up link with your players. Or 2, you can share a QR code. You can do either, you can do or. You have to do one of them, but we have coaches who like using both. For our purposes here, we'll just pretend I'm one of your players. You've dropped this in the group chat and said, hey, can I take care of this? I'll copy that link. Now I'm going to log out. I'm going to pretend I'm a player now, signing up for the Missouri Outlaws fundraiser. So I've just signed up, and now I'm going to enter my email, enter my first and last name, and a password, just as we asked coaches for. I'm signing up. Boom. I've now landed on what we call the player dashboard. And you guys, you can see some similarities here, right? Just like with coaches, we're going to welcome them by their name. And just like with coaches, we've made it very simple for them. 4 easy tasks across the top. They've done step 1, created their account. They now need to do step 2, update their account info. Again, check out that big green glowing button. That's what they need to click next. So we'll come down here. They can edit their first and last name, and they can also upload their picture. So let's do that right now. I've now uploaded my photo, and look, guys, we've advanced to step 3, adding our first contact. So this is the beauty of the app, right? We're going to enable your players to help you get to those 1,000 contacts, right? We're going to ask each player to upload 20 contacts. So let's see, 1,000 contacts over 20. If you have 50 players on your team across all levels, very achievable goal. Now, how do we ask them to upload these contacts? Well, I'll show you right now. In this box, we ask you to enter the name and cell phone number of someone who is likely to donate to you. We do cell phones here. Some other systems, they'll use email addresses. We're very particular. We like cell phone numbers. We prefer them to email addresses. Why? Well, cell phone numbers have higher open rates than email addresses, 90% versus 20%. But more importantly, I know that it's much easier to find someone's cell phone than their email. I'm 28. I still don't have both my grandma's email addresses, but I do have their cell phone numbers. So if I want to enter grandma as part of my 20 contacts, I type in her name, I type in her number, and I add her as a contact. Boom. It's that simple. You'll see here I've advanced 1 towards my goal. I have 19 more to do. If I want to delete out grandma, I can just click this delete button and take care of that. All right, so you get the picture. I don't have to sit here and add 19 more contacts. Let's jump back to the coach's dashboard because we're that close to hitting go on this and starting to raise our $10,000 for free. So we've jumped back to this dashboard, and guess what? We've advanced to step 5, and we're technically ready to activate the fundraiser. Look, the big green glowing button rears its head. But the question is, how ready are we to activate? And so you can see here, we've made this screen for you that says, look, coach, you've had one player join, they've added one contact. And so knowing what we know, going through that same math we started the call with, we think you'll raise about $11, right? Every contact's worth 10 to 20 bucks to you. That's the formula that's running through there. Not what we're playing for, right? We said, hey, we want this number to read $10,000, right? That's right. So let's jump down to our roster here and see what's going on. Well, we can filter this roster. There's only one player in here, so it's not going to filter. But we can see, hey, Kanon Dean has joined, but he's only added one contact. We've got issues. I got to get on Kanon. Kanon, why haven't you hit your 20 contact goal? So I can use this screen, and you can imagine what this looks like when I have a whole team in here to manage the situation. All right, let's play make-believe now. Let's pretend I've had all 50 players join. They've added 20 contacts, and this projection is now above $10,000. What else do I need to do? Literally only one thing. Click this green button. You'll get a warning message. Do you sure you want to do this? Yeah, I am. Click it, and boom, you're now live. You now need to do nothing more for this fundraiser. What we're going to do, what Team 5's going to do is our automated texting flow is going to reach out to every donor on your behalf with a customized, personalized message of the format. Hi, Grandma, this is Kanon, texting you from my team's fundraising app. Our team, Missouri Outlaws, is raising money for new wrestling mats this year, whatever you put down here. Would you please help me reach my fundraising goal by clicking the link below? They'll click that and they'll see a personalized donation page like this. They'll be able to read about your fundraiser, see your guys' logo, and donate. We'll follow that up 4 days later. We'll follow that up again 4 days after that, and we'll follow that up a final time on day 12. You'll get your check for 100% of what you raised, less credit card fees on day 14. That's it. We run the fundraiser over a period of 2 weeks. We send out 4 text rounds, and you get a check for 100% of what you raised on day 14. Now I'll pause there and let you contemplate. But guys, I'm telling you, if you want to raise $10,000 for your team for almost free, this formula is fairly tried and true. You need 50 players. You need to upload 20 contacts each. You need to hit go, and you will do that. You'll raise $10,000 over a period of 2 weeks. All right, with that out of the way, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. We don't have any live attendees tonight, but if there were, this would be the time period where I'd take some questions. So since we don't have any live questions, what I'm going to do is answer a commonly asked question, which is, Kanon, I'm sick of getting spammed by these email donation fundraisers. Are you one of these email donation fundraisers that continues to just keep sending messages? No, we're not. In fact, Team 5 does not double text anybody. What do I mean by that? Well, if you've donated, you cease to be contacted by our system. That's right. You donate on that first wave, we're not going to contact you again. Furthermore, we make it very clear how you can unsubscribe from receiving any messages if you no longer wish to receive them. On that first text message, if you text back stop, you no longer will receive any messages. We make it very clear at the bottom of that message, hey, text back stop if you wish to unsubscribe. So that's how we prevent spam on our platform. We don't want to be associated with spam. This is just purely a tool for coaches to use. All right, well, I think I'm going to wrap there. We've covered a lot. You guys understand the formula of how to raise $10,000. You understand how to do it for free. You got to use TeamFi. And we covered one small question at the end. How does TeamFi prevent spam? As always, we do these every Wednesday. So if you're watching the recording on YouTube and there's something I haven't answered here, please feel free to join next Wednesday's webinar. It's at 8 p.m. and we'll talk then. Thank you guys and have a great day.